Welcome or welcome back to the show. This is Anna and you're watching Anna Speaks Out. Thanks for being here. Hey there, so we're in my bathroom, as you might be able to tell with the towel behind me, and I just finished washing my face with this Say Bella Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser. I just love how it smells like you actually cut open an actual orange and put it on your face, and it's very invigorating. Also, I had some acne up around like right below my hairline, and that is much less visible after just like a few uses. And another really cool thing that all the ladies will definitely enjoy is that it takes my mascara right off with just washing, and I don't even have to like use a Q-tip afterward. I don't think I've ever had any other face wash where it just came right off, so that's pretty awesome. But of course, the number one reason I find it actually important to let you guys know about this store that I found is because 99% of what they sell is made in the USA. And I just have a vision of a ton of us just coming together to support the US economy, as we obviously so badly need here in this country right now. And beyond that, it's safe, natural, clean ingredients at a much lower cost than you would normally pay for that kind of quality. So just PSA of the day. All right, so it is Wednesday, November 9th here in the United States, and we just had our midterm election yesterday, November 8th. Generally, I would have been pretty excited about that. I was really excited to vote for Trump in 2020, and I've moved past that. That's a different story for a different day. And I was very excited to try to get Gavin Newsom out of office in the recall election that we had last year here in California. But the fact that I was very into the play-by-play of the politics, really ever since about 2017, shortly after Trump got into office, I got really deep into just following politics every single day. I knew everything that was going on, and seeing what went on with the 2020 election and the Gavin Newsom recall election, which I actually made a video about that I put on Rumble. And also having known that people out there have been saying for years that elections don't really actually mean anything. They don't really take our vote seriously. All of that put together kind of black-pilled me, as they say, on this topic. Seeing two in a row that really made myself and many others ask a lot of questions, I do have my doubts now. That, combined with raising a new baby, he's about 7 months old now, really just put my priorities in a different place, and I just ignored all the election things that I got in the mail and the signs that were up all over the place and all the commercials that I saw. I really just shut it all out this time. So if you don't already agree with me, or even if you do, you may be wondering what then is going on if they're not taking the vote seriously and every election is so questionable. What then is the purpose of everything? To me, it really comes down to the phrase divide and conquer, as far as I can. Whoever exactly it is who is at the top has been pitting the left and right against each other forever, of course. We are more diametrically opposed than I've ever seen before. The Trump presidency was all about making the left or the liberals angry, and this administration seems to be for the opposite purpose, and they even seem to be trolling us in a way, as you would say on the internet. Just considering the types of people who are in office, a dementia patient president, as it seems, a vice president who hardly even does anything and just laughs about everything, our Secretary of Health, who is a man who is obese and believes that he's a woman, and a new Supreme Court justice who is very soft on crimes against children, just to name a few. But here is one of the most recent embarrassments from former Vice President Joseph Biden, who is currently in the White House.
Historic investment in tackling the climate crisis, to making sure that large corporations begin to pay their fair share in taxes. And it's hard to see the results from actions that we took while we have to implement what we've done. But I believe we took the right steps for the country and for the American people. In fact, if you look at the polls, overwhelming majority, I don't look at them much anymore because I'm not quite sure how to read them anymore.
So if you didn't phase out halfway through that lackluster speech, you would have noticed how he was tripping over his words, talking about charging extra taxes to people as if it was a good thing, and then saying that he doesn't know how to read polls as the President of the United States. Yeah, so that was the current guy in the White House, and then here is another recent addition to the U.S. Senate, who, from what I've seen, almost seems like another Biden, just in a younger body.
And another thing, I need an elephant in the room. You know, we had a stroke back in May. And and despite all that, I survived to be back. And that makes I'm going to fight for you all because I'm back out on the trial.
So he didn't even finish his sentence when he was attempting to make an initial thought, and then it seems like he was basically searching for and stumbling over his words, which doesn't inspire confidence in me for him as a leader. But wait, there's more.
Last night in the Pennsylvania Senate debate, John Fetterman knocked himself out the second he opened his mouth.
Hi, good night, everybody. I'm running to serve Pennsylvania.
It only got worse from there. Fetterman's entire campaign's based on saying Dr. Oz is a carpetbagger who owns a lot of homes. And he's gotten some traction on that. But at the debate, you have to show off your policy chops. And Fetterman couldn't even spew slogans.
No, here's what I think we have to fight about inflation here right now. That's what we need to fight about, inflation. We all have to make sure that everyone that works is able to, that's the most American bargain, that if you work full time, you should be able to live in dignity as well, true. You know, but going to those kind of vocational schools, able to create a career to Wayne, reach a lot of high salary, and again, supporting to reduce those costs are critical too.
So yeah, that's the kind of thing going on the liberal Democrat side of politics, and of course it makes people on the right all upset and makes them angry at the people who voted for these people on the left. And that's how they divide the main two parties. But now they are going beyond that to try to divide conservatives amongst themselves and right down the middle.
With what you just saw in Florida, do you believe you heard Governor DeSantis' speech of taking it to the next level? He has kept the faith. Amen, I say.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. He's running for president. He's got a problem with Trump, who's going to announce a week from tonight that he's running.
We saw Governor Ron DeSantis with a resounding victory in Florida last night. Who do you think would be the tougher competitor, Ron DeSantis or former President Trump? And how is that factoring into your decision?
It'll be fun watching them take on each other.
And those are just a couple of examples. I've been seeing people share all types of examples on Instagram and social media. And they're saying that if Republicans/conservatives are split down the middle, then that will lead to neither candidate winning the presidential election for 2024, and then the left will sort of win by default. And that makes sense, but hypothetically, in my mind, it could also just be what could be used as an excuse as to why Joe Biden is still in office, or another Democrat, whoever it might be, because they'll need an excuse, because as divided as the two main parties are, really who in their right mind is going to vote for ridiculously high gas prices, inflation, open borders, etc., etc. But really the moral of the story is to be aware and awake to the manipulation from various sources, basically from the top down, and just to rise above it, stop blaming each other, pointing fingers, but instead figure out how we can truly be a united States of America and learn how to work together and help each other to just live the best lives that we can and get the best results that we can. Thank you again so much for being here today. Since you liked the video enough to make it all the way to the end, don't forget to click the thumbs up and share with somebody else who would also find it interesting. Leave your comments below and we'll all have a conversation. If you really enjoyed it, check out the links in the description for several different ways that you can support what I do here. Have a wonderful night, afternoon, morning, evening, whatever time zone you are in, and I will see you next time. Bye.